thanks to EA for providing me with a code for the new Lovestruck expansion pack. G'day and welcome to the channel. I am Labushka and today we are going to be starting a Lovestruck LP. So, as you are aware, the Lovestruck expansion pack recently came out. By the way, if you are going to purchase that and you want to use my creator code, it should be on the screen. I would very much appreciate it as it helps support my channel, but if you don't want to, that's cool as well. Now, I wanted to record for this actually last week, but as I put in a community post on my channel, my migraines have been playing up, so I haven't been feeling up to recording and I've been quite, I don't know, out of it, I guess. So, I mean, who wants to watch that right on camera? I definitely don't want to rewatch that when I'm editing. So I decided, have a week's break and hopefully this week will be better. So at least today things are good. So today we're going to be starting a new LP, and I've tried to set some concrete goals. So hopefully we can hit those goals, not kind of lose track of where this LP is going, and also not drag it out too much, because my biggest fear with, I guess, creating content is that I'll have too many LPs at the same time and I will kind of lose track of all of them. So I'm thinking my limit at the moment is 2. So I'd really like to keep working on the Avatar Legacy Challenge and knock this one out at the same time and hopefully finish it before any major new pack releases as well. So we will jump into the game. And I'll start by kind of showing you where we're getting started with, showing you our sims. I'll show you the Excel sheet that I kind of sorted out there. And then hopefully we can get started on some of the gameplay. Okay, so I am going to play in windowed mode today just because honestly, my computer has been whack lately, with the EA app and then also with just some other weird things. It's been super slow and all sorts of things, so it's easier to play in windowed mode because sometimes my Sims 4 game crashes. I'm sure other people have this experience, and then I get stuck in the game and I kind of I can't get out of the full window, the full kind of full screen game. So anyway. Okay, so we're here in, I'm going to try my best with all these names. My apologies if anyone actually knows how to pronounce them correctly and I'm just butchering them. Ciudad Enamorada. And you've probably seen this this world, in videos that you've watched or posts that you've read, whatever. So we have the 3 neighborhoods, okay? Plaza Mariposa we have over here. Vista Hermosa, which is where we're going to be playing. And then we've also got Nuevo Corazon. So this lot here, we have the Valdez household. So this is a grandmother and her granddaughter that we're going to use as the main protagonists for our LP. And they're living in the actual lot that came, or the actual house that came in that lot, which is a starter home, a small starter home. So it's actually not big enough for the both of them. There's only 1 bedroom and we need 2. So we're going to have to sort something out there. All right, and we've got MC Command Center happening. All right, I don't know why it loaded in like this. It's super weird. Instead of loading in front of the house. And for some reason my camera is not working. Oh my goodness. This is so weird. We're on the Sims 4 camera? We are now. Okay. So this is the small little house, and this tree back here, this tree back here is part of the actual lot. So we can expand out here if we need to as well. But really we need somewhere for them to sleep. So we have here our granddaughter. Her name is, Solana Valdez. And we have also her grandmother, who is Isabella Valdez, who is an elder. Now we'll hop into CAS and have a look at, their traits and all that. I thought it might be really fun to play with an elder because honestly, I don't play with them that much. I think a lot of people don't play with them nearly as much. And I liked the idea too that elders can also be in love. Elders can also fall in and out of love and have romantic lives, so that's why I wanted to play with an elder. in this Let's Play to kind of like, you know, give an older person a chance at love. So anyway, that was my thinking. So we have Isabella. So she is a young adult. She has the romantic explorer aspiration, but as I'll show you in the Excel sheet, I've actually given them both a secondary aspiration because I have heard that these new romance aspirations, the romantic explorer and the paragon partner, don't take that long to actually complete. So I thought, you know, why not give them a secondary aspiration to complete as part of this Lovestruck LP based on kind of their personalities as well. So anyway, I just want to play around with the new aspiration. So she'll do the romantic explorer one. She is loyal, she is romantically reserved, and she also is a music lover. So even though she's kind of young, I imagine that because like her grandmother has essentially raised her, she's kind of a little bit more like reserved emotionally. So she's going to be in the romance consultant career. So she wants to like help other people in their romantic relationships, but herself, she kind of has a little bit of trouble kind of getting there. You know, she really wants to get to know someone first before she engages in a romantic relationship with them. So that was the idea anyway. For each of their sleep outfits, I also put kind of like something a little bit sexy and something a little bit more neutral you might actually wear at home around your family. So she's going to be the more romantically reserved of the two, and I kind of like that idea because I don't know, I think I'm naturally also more myself, like a little bit more modest. So I sort of like the idea of having a young person that's also, you know, well, kind of someone I can relate to as well. Now, oh my gosh, the likes and dislikes, the preferences are getting out of hand here. She's got a lot of things she likes in terms of the general likes and dislikes, and then the attraction and like turn-ons, turns-off stuff. So I also assigned them for both Solana and for Isabella, and I hope that they really come into play. So I didn't do any of the hair color, the outfit color, the fashion, because I feel like that's a really trivial way to judge someone. I'm not saying that like it's not realistic. I definitely do it too. In real life, you know, you just kind of look at someone, it's like it's automatic reaction, but I really didn't want to have it in the game. I didn't like that kind of thing. My glasses are fogging up a little bit. Okay, so for the way of life, she likes someone who's academic, arts and crafts, into, you know, culinary stuff, engineering, health and sports, media and tech. She doesn't want someone that's taken. She doesn't want someone lazy. She is not into drink making. Anyone that's like overly career minded, or anyone that's broke. So she kind of wants someone that's like, of course, sharing the same interests, or similar interests, and also someone like kind of quite stable. For the characteristics, again, like no one ambitionless, egotistical, no one who's an emotional decision maker, messy or pessimistic, but she likes optimistic, hardworking. So she wants someone who's hardworking, because I imagine she's also pretty hardworking. You know, she wants to be a really good romance consultant, but she isn't someone that's like all about work. She recognizes it's important, but she's not making it like her number one thing. Family motivated and funny. And then for the romance styles, which I really wish there were more of these, because I don't know, there's like a lot of the other two, like way of life and characteristics, and then there's only like a handful of romance styles. But anyway, she likes affection, gift giving, and of course woohoo. I would say of course woohoo, like everybody likes woohoo. I'm sure there are people who don't. Okay, anyway, and we have Isabella Valdez. So Isabella is going to be unemployed, but she is going to have a kind of a side business. So like a home business is what I really wanted. So she's doing the Paragon partner as her like primary first aspiration. She is cheerful. She is a love bug, and she is also really outgoing. So she's going to be, I imagine her to be like a fun older grandmother, but she's also really wise. And the reason that she's a Paragon partner is because like her husband has already passed away. She's been through lots of experiences in her life, you know, both positive and negative. And it's kind of brought her to this place in her life as an older lady where she's really open to the new ideas and new things. So she's kind of seen enough that she realizes that like that's the way to go. She doesn't want to kind of restrict herself. She realizes that all kinds of love are valid, and she's also open mostly um, to all kinds of love. I love this for her. I thought, like, you know what? She's someone who she's not afraid to have fun still in her older years. Yeah. I had a lot of trouble with the new clothes in this pack. I was like, I don't know how to use these on an older lady who I still want to look like kind of modest and like respectable, for lack of a better word. But so I had to reuse a couple of things, but it was okay. It wasn't too bad. And, I can imagine, like, I was thinking of one of my grandmas, seeing this jumper, like, in a shop, at some like kind of strip mall style shop, and just thinking, oh my God, it's hilarious. It's so cute. I want to buy it. So I thought that was quite fun. So she's really open, and that's why she's okay to have like, more than one relationship. She's had that dedicated marriage already in her past, and now it's kind of, it's kind of over, like, and she's okay with that. She's ready to explore something different. So she has, of course, her activities she likes. We're going to be focusing on wellness and writing for her as her sort of like hobbies, and the writing also for the cash, bringing in the cash. Now her way of life, she as well, like someone who's crafty, into health and sport, someone who's highly skilled, interpersonal, a performer, and most importantly has a sense of humor. She doesn't like slackers, so you notice she's okay with somebody who's taken. And she doesn't like anybody who is broke or into media and tech. So I don't want to say all old people don't like media and tech, but I like that, some part of her was still kind of like typical, that older people don't like technology or are not adept at technology. So I'm not saying that, again, it's true in all situations. I just like that she's kind of a mix of like really open-mindedness and other things that she's like, no, I'm not ready for that. So kind of, yeah, a really interesting person, I think. Okay, she doesn't like ambitionless, argumentative, or pessimistic Sims. She likes spirited Sims. She likes actually going out and still having a good time, this lady. High energy Sims, clean is also very important, something she has learned over the years that really bothers her. And the romance styles that she likes is flirting, physical intimacy, and woohoo. So that's what she is into. And I've already shown off their outfits, so that's good as well. I hope you caught those while I was going through them and talking at the same time. So we'll head back into the game. I will show you also the Excel, just so you can see kind of what our goals are. And I guess then we'll kind of start playing with them. I'm excited. Okay, so you should see on the screen this Excel that I put together for our Lovestruck, what I've called Lovestruck Challenge. Now for Solana, we want her to be in the romance consultant career. So I assume that has 10 levels. So obviously we want to ace that. Her primary aspiration is the romantic explorer one. Her secondary aspiration is neighborhood confidant. So I thought that fit well with somebody who's kind of wanting to talk to people, wanting to help people. She's very happy to give advice, and hopefully she gives good advice. So that's her secondary aspiration. And actually it's one that I've never completed before. I've always started it, but never finished it. Her skills, we of course want her to hit level 10 of the romance skill, the media production skill, because I thought she could also maybe make videos in her free time. I don't actually know how much free time she's going to have because, well, she's... she's going to have her career and be trying to chase down a romantic interest, assumedly. So anyway, but media production skill, charisma, and photography. So the photos we don't really want her to make probably money from, but also that's a skill that I've never really mastered. So I thought like that would be a really good goal. Woohoo in every neighborhood. Get married, have a picnic on a rug, write in the wall of love, woohoo on the rug, get her spouse to move in, and renovate a house. So that's a shared goal between her and her grandmother. So Isabella Valdez, we are getting her to be a writer, yoga instructor, and business. So we need her to kind of register her business. She's going to do the Paragon partner and then the Zen guru. Also the romance skill, she's going to do writing, dancing, because she's still a partying lady, and the wellness skill. I want her to hopefully woohoo in every costume. Now there are a lot of costumes, so like we have to keep track of that somehow. Write on the wall of love, use the fountain in the park to make a wish 3 times, buy and give romantic gifts 3 times. Woohoo, also on the rug. Have at least 3 stable relationships, like 3 healthy kind of ongoing romantic relationships. And as I said before, renovate the house as a shared goal. So there's actually quite a lot to do, and I hope it's not going to be too much. I was going to throw in the axolotl, whatever it is, the little creature collection. And then I decided I can't deal with another collection at the moment because we already have the fish one going in the Avatar Legacy Challenge. And I'm really bad with, collections. So I thought, like, what the heck, I'm not going to go for it. So we're not going to do that. So that's that. So I think what we want to start with maybe is making some room in the house is one, and then getting them to register on Cupid's Corner and signing up for their careers. So let's do that first. So we'll get Solana to join a career, find a job. Should be good. The romance consultant. So I've played like only a little bit with the game so far, not that much. So like bits and pieces, just to kind of try out how things work. And actually with the Cupid's Corner app, there's a new functionality I was not expecting. So the career branches for the romance consultant are relationship counselor and matchmaker. So actually, I didn't read this description. Are you a natural at interpreting feelings, a sucker for romance, and interested in helping others find their happily ever after? She is. You may be destined to become a romance consultant. I'm thinking she's probably more along the relationship counselor, but I guess we'll like kind of see as we go along. All right, so romance newbie. Fantastic. So study. All right, what do we need to do? Share love insights. And it said a computer, so we're going to need a computer. Okay. But what we'll get Isabella to do is also register with the Ministry of Labour. And if she's going to be writing, then we're definitely going to need a computer. I think we can't afford to be going all the time to a library. We have a little bit of money. I didn't want to put their funds at 0. I didn't want to make this like rags to riches, because that adds like another layer of complexity that I'm really not ready for right now. Okay, so Isabella's I don't know. Let's call it Isabella's wisdom. Enter a job description. Yoga. Oh, we need to get her a yoga mat. Yoga instructor and romance writing guru. All right. She'd be a guru. Okay, so that part's done. Wicked. Now let's have a look at this house. We'll chuck the walls down. So on the first level, we have not much. We probably need a TV actually, because I think in the romance consultant career, there are some tasks that require the TV if you work from home. We have a little small kitchen, and then we have one bathroom only up the top, and this is a 1 bedroom. So we're going to need to kind of maybe create like another bedroom out here, which shouldn't be a problem. So let's jump into the build by, and I wonder if we can afford a desk. I know that there is also a new computer desk. Speaking of computer desk. So of course, like when I say renovate the house, I mean like I want to renovate the house with hopefully stuff from the pack. So that would be my goal. So can this go here? It can. Yeah, that should be fine. And we also already have a bookshelf, which is cool. I have looked at like some stuff in the pack, but not all of it. Let's go red. And let's go like a really cheap chair. Also red. Nice. Okay, what kind of computer can we actually afford? Isn't that 800? Okay, cool. Oh, hopefully we can get some like money going. So computer there, wonderful. Now, do we have money? I'm okay, although it's a little bit awkward. Like I'm okay if, you know, like Solana would have to walk through her grandmother's bedroom to get to the bathroom. Like that's okay. I think, sorry to the person who built this, but can we fit a yoga mat here actually? That would be cool. Just like a plain one for now. That's fine. How about this one? Does it not fit there? But I want it to fit there. What if we do it outside? I'm assuming the weather's probably going to be like quite good out here. Hopefully like all the time. All right, anyway, that's fine. She's got that. We don't have any kind of radio, and I think if we go back to electronics, we need, the TV. Oh, is that not a TV stand? Well, then I don't want it. Oh, is it just this TV that doesn't go on it? What about the... No? That is a TV stand, right? All right, so for now, we're just going to have a TV on the floor. That's where I'm at now. If it's not going to fit there, then you can just watch from the floor. Okay, and we need to see if we can build another room out here. Just a small one. Great. We could for now just like copy. There are some really fun wallpapers that came with this pack, but for now we'll just copy that. We want some kind of bed. Sure, let's get that one. It's a little bit grotty, but I guess that's why it's so fun. So I think that's all we need for now. She's got a computer. Oh, the media station is, how much is that? The video station. If we buy that, we're only going to have a few hundred left. What about a drone? The drone is also really expensive. Isn't there that like second drone that's like a little bit cheaper? Oh, yeah. If we get one of these, then we can already kind of start streaming. So that's not video production, but at least we can kind of like get her presence up. She's not looking really to be, I think, famous. She's just really looking, this is Solana. She's not really looking to be famous. She's just looking to kind of help people. So I think, that's our main goal at the moment. So we'll give her that. So she's going to be doing media production. And maybe we can even buy her a guitar at some point. I don't want to spend all our money because I have no idea how much our bills are going to cost. So we could get a guitar next, and we have to save up also for the video making station as well. Meanwhile, Grandma has a computer and her yoga mat to start doing stuff. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we'll just hit a quick save there. Okay, so another key thing that I wanted to do this episode was get their Cupid's Corner profiles going and see if we can find any matches. That's a photo. All right, so we can take another photo. And sometimes I've had that they actually, like when you take a photo, a selfie of yourself, sometimes like a gnome will appear in it or it might come out blurry. So that's been happening as well. So she's like, I'm a confident lady. I kind of like it. Let's see, did it come out? No, you see, so it came out blurry. All right, let's try again. Does she like photography? I mean, she doesn't mind photography, but that's not really what we want her to do. Yes, I love it. Yeah, it's a bit like grey today. Maybe we should have gone somewhere with some more lighting. It's fine though for now. Okay, wonderful. So do we want her to be cheerful and love bug? I think love bug, like she needs to be honest that she's, I don't know, quite a romantic. I think that's a really good thing. And maybe those two traits are pretty good. So who is she looking for? Now, that's another thing I forgot to mention in Cass. So while Solana is like more romantically reserved, she's open to relationships with both men and women. For Isabella, that's like one other thing that's kind of a bit more maybe traditional about her. She's open to having many relationships at once, kind of polyamory essentially, but she's only still interested in men. She kind of hasn't quite got there, with other genders. So I think she's open to romance with anybody, young adults or elders. And interesting thing with the matches, There is catfishing in the app. Now, I posted in like the Creator Network Discord that I thought it was a bug because I had this one sim when I was testing this go on a date, and the guy who showed up, he was meant to be a young adult. He came up as an elder, and actually then when I started talking to him and getting to know him, his traits were different than what was said in his profile, and I thought it was a bug. And so I posted there like, has anybody else experienced this? And actually it turns out that it's in the game. It's catfishing. So that's kind of annoying in a way, because like then I get excited and think, oh, that would be a good match, and then it turns out like that they're not not a good match anyway. So I think it's an interesting feature though, one I was definitely not expecting. Okay, so she doesn't like mean sims, so I think this guy Lyle is a no. Oh, Christopher. He's a genius and a perfectionist, but he's also a werewolf. I think she could be into that. You know, I think she'd be intrigued by the fact that he's a werewolf. Okay, so Yahir. Now I've also had I've also heard that people have not been having Sims from the gallery showing up in the Cupid's Corner app, and I've definitely had that problem too. So we'll see if that gets addressed. Jealous? No, she doesn't want anyone that's jealous. Of course, she wants someone that's open. Oh my god. Oh my god, Clement. Does she want to have a relationship with Santa? I have never had a relationship with him, and I feel like this could be a winner. I'm loving these matches. Simeon, no. Snob, I don't think should be okay with that. Earl, slob, no. Keith, he is a foodie and a loner. By the way, Clement is an adult, and Christopher is also an adult. Young adult, yeah. Slob, no. Foodie and a loner. I think loner she wouldn't like. That would irritate her because she's more outgoing. She likes to go out, and so she probably wouldn't like to have someone that's afraid to be around people, doesn't want to go out with her, that kind of thing. So we can also refresh the matches, and then it says available in 12 hours. Now this was confusing because the first time I did this, it said available in 3 hours, and then with the next update, it then said available in 12 hours. So I don't know. Okay, no. Again, for the loner trait. Nicholas, jealous, no. Oh, is it Javon? Havon? I kind of want someone as well that's maybe not like a main townie that like we know about. A foodie and a rancher. I mean, the rancher part, like, she doesn't really care about. Foodie, she could probably deal with. This is assuming that this is his actual real profile. Jacoby, slob, no. Oh, but she could be with a young adult. Romantic. Faiz. Anyway, that's how I'm saying it. I don't know. Loves the outdoors and he's romantic. I've never engaged with this townie. Well, we'll save him. That's okay. Marcus, non-committal. No. And Holden. Turn on. Adventurous. He's an overachiever. I don't know. He's got this face that makes me not trust him. Well, we've got 4 saved anyway that she can head out on a date with. So, like, I'm pretty okay with it. All right, so that's her Cupid's Corner done, and maybe we get to go out on a date. Let's see. And now we'll get Solana to do her profile. Now, I think she's going to be a little bit more difficult. Although, like with Isabella, we'll have more work to do maintaining her relationships. With Solana, it's going to be more work to actually just find a relationship for her. I think find the right person. No. Grandma, can you move? Okay, maybe we have to like walk away from our sweet dear grandma, and then open the app. Let's try again. No, don't follow us. Don't follow us. No. What kind of photo is it? You can barely even see her face properly. Oh, that's cute. Okay, yes. I think that shows her personality too. All right, sweet. So she is looking for, I think she's wanting someone the same age, but she's interested in women and men. Okay. Now she is loyal. I think we're going to choose, yeah, well, she's loyal and no, she's music lover. So I think that's going to be important to her. And yeah, probably loyal actually. Romantically reserved, you know, she can sort of share that once she's already gotten a jump on the relationships. Okay, matches. Okay, Calvin. He's an animal enthusiast and he's cringe. Maybe. Jenna. She's a geek. Practice makes perfect. I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. She's also pictured with food, and for me, that's a winner. Creative and clumsy, Gunther. Isn't this Gunther Munch? Maybe. Self-absorbed. No, sorry, Kareem. Turn off. 2 turn-offs, Raj. No. Child of the village, Kenya. And look at this like sultry look in her photo. Child of the village and cringe. That is a wicked name. Oh. Oh, I could so make this happen. I'm obsessed with the Pleasant Sisters. Look, we've used Angela Pleasant in the every event challenge. Let's play that I did. I'm not opposed to having Angela again, although I feel like it's kind of a bit of a repetition. So I'm not sure, do we want to pair with her? We'll save her in our matches, but I'm not sure if we'll pair with her or not. Okay, Cody. He's also romantically reserved and he's a geek. Sure. Akira. Jealous. No. Tessa. Squeamish and a goofball. Yeah, she looks cute. I like her. Snob. No. Gloomy. No. Nina. Hot-headed and non-committal. Sorry, babe. Antonia. Whew, a lot of turn-offs here. I really like that there are actually quite a few matches that don't work. So who have we got? All right, we've got Cody. Jenna. Gunther. I'm not sure about this one. I think I'm going to get rid of that one, actually. So Jenna, Tessa, Kenya. Oh, loving that photo. And we have Angela. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is very difficult. I really want to go on some dates. I'm like so desperate. I probably need to finish up recording soon. So like this episode has been quite just like introductory. We might get them just to, with Solana, she needs to share love insight. So I think there was a separate relationship. Yeah, there is a separate, romance consultant career. So you can give unsolicited love advice or share love insights. So we'll get her to share love insights and she already would complete that. Oh, look at that. Too easy. She just earned 80 simoleons from like nothing. And we'll get her grandma to, I guess, maybe just like get started on her wellness. And meanwhile, Solana can actually come here and... I got a positive sentiment. Begin a stream. So I think, she's not really doing anything. And maybe she can cook, actually, since they're going to need some food. Let's go grilled cheese in the fridge. Okay, 125. So, I mean, even though she's kind of like getting her fame up, and her grandma might too through writing her books and selling them, it's not really like a priority for her. So, just so that's clear. There's no outdoor bin, I believe, actually. So, we should probably get one of those so we can actually take the trash out. Yeah, sure. Wheelie bin. All right, she's there doing that. Isabella's hopefully not going to have a hard time because I mean, like, I know elders can die from like exertion, you know, with the fitness skill, which I think is unrealistic. There are so many fit older people who are probably more fit than I am, but that's okay. What else can she do? There was also a new channel, by the way, telenovela, I think. Yes. All right, so we can get her to do a little bit of that. And I guess next episode, so now you acquire the romance skill and you can up it by watching the telenovela channel. So, okay, the drone is dead. That's cool. Oh, yes! And Gran over here reached level 2 of the wellness skill. Fantastic. So I'm going to have to cut it short there. I don't want these episodes to go kind of more than around half an hour, or I want them to be around half an hour. So this episode was really just introducing you to the Sims and getting to see where they're at and what we're doing with them. So what our goals are. So next episode, we'll start working on the skills, maybe go on a couple of dates, and get to see more of the career and maybe the world as well. So I think we have a lot we need to do, and I'm hoping that we can stay on top of it all. But anyway, I'm just going to have so much fun playing this pack. I think for anybody else that already has the pack, if you started playing it, I hope you've really had a good time as well. I think when I played around with it, and I've only played maybe like 2 to 3 hours with the new pack, with a save file of my own, just to kind of try out a few things and see how they work. So I know for like this Let's Play, I actually was enjoying it more than I expected. I'm not going to lie. So I really hope that this is going to be a lot of fun. Having said that, thank you for watching, and I will catch you for episode 2 of our Lovestruck LP.